there, I am playing Critter Cove, and in case you've never played this game before, I'm going to share some tips with you on just basically how to play, but some important things like controls. And did you know that when you're walking and you hit shift, it makes you go so much faster for a short period? You see that little green line underneath the yellow bar in the upper left corner? Yeah, you could sprint. And you can farm in here. It takes a few days for your stocks to grow. Every single item that you collect in this island, now I'm playing demo mode. If you're playing demo mode, to get the most out of your demo, save everything that you have. Do not restore the lighthouse until you have done all your exploring. You've got enough materials for having everything that you need, because what happens is when you restore the lighthouse, it will trigger them to start bringing in tourists. And after that, once the tourists start coming, it's all about management of the cafe and the shack and keeping the food replenished, and it's just so much work going towards the tourism. You won't be able to explore, and there's so many things to look for. And also towards the end, the game doesn't replenish. So there's some things that you have to do starting out that you do need to do those tasks so that you can progress onto the next thing. But some things that you don't. Look at this happy face on this flower. I got this from one of the persons I brought over from the island. And she gifted me because I helped her with a flower pot, and it's got a happy face on it. How cute is that? That is adorable. Okay. Yeah, so I use a lot of the furniture out here, which will save me money, and I just think it's cuter than like your basic hammock. And the tourists compliment you, they like it. So use the air in your tank very sparingly. Like if you just swim, like swimming across the water, you're using your tank. And so I take my mask off and I only put it on when I'm going to be doing deep sea diving, because tanks are sparing, very sparing. You only get so many in the demo mode. And so I'm going to show you a cave where there's some hard to get to prizes, but they're definitely rewarding. So you will get gifts of like clothing and different things, but there's also some prizes that you can obtain by reaching hard to reach areas, and I'm going to show you one. First I have to find my boat. What did I do with my boat? Where is my boat? It should be down here. Usually it's right down here. The boat, unless you park your boat down there over there by the sand, it will, no matter where you pull up on this dock, it will automatically spawn you way down here by this magnet thing. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way down here, and there's no fuel needed, and the parts for the boat is really easy to get. Okay, so down here is where I'm going to go. See, I have furniture down here also. Just going to show you that. And I also got a sandcastle. Alright, so I'm just going to jump out. Just click E and then jump out. So way over here, I call this the nook and nubs, because you have like this little nook of water, and then you have some little nub of land, and then over here you'll have another little nook of water. And by the way, also over here is going to be, you definitely want to check every single one. Go all the way around this entire island, because there's hidden things back here. So those are the drumstick stalk plants right there. And yeah, so I don't eat the drumstick stalks, because if you use them for food or give them away to the residents who ask you for food, you will run short if you're playing the demo mode. Okay, so see this over here? So you're going to go around this corner. Look at this. Oh, another thing is swimming sideways. So I use my mouse and pan to the left, and you go a lot faster, and you don't use up as much stamina, because whenever you're running out of oxygen, you use up stamina faster. See that over there? Looky there. So I'm going to go back this way towards the cave wall. But you don't want to go into this cave late in the day, because if it gets dark quick and it's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky. So you don't want to be in there when it turns dark. Whoops. Whoop, 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 whoop. I did not mean to do that. You definitely do not want to go in here when it is dark. It can get stuck. Anywho's, so yeah, just go up this little thing here, go around here, and there's a cave in here. And at the very, whoa, did you see that? I just fell. Fiddly dee. And here's the thing about small places. When you get into small enclosures, you can't zoom in and out, and it's really, really tricky. I think the developers need to work on that, honestly. Okay. Try this again. And another thing, if you do get stuck, oh, literally the letter O, just think, oh, I'm stuck, and type the letter O. Sometimes it'll help you, sometimes it won't. And whatever you do, when you go out to the islands on your boat, do not try to swim out far away from your boat, because I almost died. The game thought that I was near the demo wall, but I wasn't. But it slammed me to the floor, because what happens is, if you go out in your boat and you get near the demo wall, it will push you back. But if you're not in your boat and it's triggering and thinking you're near the demo wall, it won't push you. It'll push your avatar into the ground. They need to work on that. Okay, so this is a hidden cave, and it's really tricky because way up at the top, way up at the top, there's some prizes. Let's see where those looks like bales of hay. You need to get over there. You need to get over to those bales of hay. And this is really wonky. The camera is really wonky in here, but it's worth the struggle to get up there because of the prize. Okay, so just kind of take your time. Oh, see, and if you fall in, see how it just slammed my face down? Like it's not supposed to do that. And when you're in these small nooks, it's hard. Okay, so there is my ramp I need to get to and try again. So just take your time. All right. But getting up there, I've done it before. I have actually 2 games. I have my old game where I wish I had done things differently. And then I have my new game. You can also go right here is another place. If you're wanting to go that way. Okay, just so you know, there's a little shortcut to getting back up. Okay, so try this again. Okay. And it's just how you pan your mouse. See, you want to get over there. That's where you desperately need to get. And pan this way. Oh, whew. Whew, that was so close. I made it though. Okay, this is really wonky in here though. But okay, there's some eggs right here. Okay, you're gonna grab this egg over here. Whoop, actually, I need to dismantle it. I'm actually underneath something, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Whatever it tells you to do. Poof, wah. And grab these here. Now, pan up. there is like a treasure chest, but it's up really high. See that treasure chest over there? Okay. You've got to figure out your way to get over there. See that? But it's so tricky. But see that treasure chest? That's your goal. But be careful. Look. See? All the way over there where that treasure chest is it's going to be a clothing item. And the last time in my older game, I got a really, really, really cute shirt. It was so cute. Okay. But see what I'm saying? Like when you're over here, it's really hard because you can't zoom out properly like you need to. Okay. So I didn't make it, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and drop my wrench. Yeah. So I'm going to have to start over. That's okay. I at least got the eggs. But the last time I was up here, it was a really cute pair of pants. And I don't know how they trigger which items that you get. I don't know how they do that. But the last time that I played, the first time I should say, that I played this, it was a really cute pair of pants. Alright, where are you? 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 You can't even see it from down here. It's like, oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, there we go. Now, I did climb this before. It's really tricky though. So tricky. Just tell yourself, I think I can. I think I can. There we go. Now all you gotta do is just inch your way close enough to where you see the letter E for open. Take your time. All you have to do is get close to it. Don't fall. Yes! I got it! Woohoo! Yay! Islander tank. Okay, that's cute. That is a cute t-shirt. So, and you see over there, there's some more eggs. So you just take your time. Oh. Oh, no! This screen. What the heck? Okay, I did it. Okay, gather some more eggs. And then this item here, check it out. How cool is that? I'm all the way at the top. I didn't even make it this far last time. But yeah, that was pretty tricky. Getting down should not be as hard. Okay, if you can just... Oh, I made it. Nice. Okay, check that out, guys. I did it. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. And you can just jump down. There's no injury when you... Well, actually, I've never seen that where, like, she fell. But anyways, you don't... It's okay. You can jump. It's all good. So there's that, guys. And this is so weird looking. Look how it's like a different color. It's like black. It's a different color than the rest of the rock. Isn't that weird? But anyways, how about that, guys? How about that? And it is... I'm so happy about that. I made it. Don't go down too deep because of the temperature of the water. And again, the way that I like to swim is just to pan around and go sideways. And I'm going to go all the way around the island, even though my boat is way over there. Keeping close to the rock, so I don't want to end up out there in the middle. Just so I can see what's around. And that's also, when you do it this way, you're not using up your stamina. You're not using up your oxygen. And you just use your left arrow and your down arrow for back. You can use WASD, but I prefer the arrow keys. And just kind of keep, and just pan around with your mouse to make sure you're not getting too far. And here I am, back around to this side of the mountain. Now I'm going to show you another cave. over here, see where this tent is? There is a cave in here, and you can see the opening down there. And sometimes there is like an air tank down here, and you don't have to go underwater to get in there. I mean, you can, but you don't have to. And ta-da! And I've already been in here, but usually the first time you come in here, you're gonna need to like break a wall. And then there's a recipe in here for the, I think it's the fabricator. Yeah. And then there's a little chest down in here for the skeleton, and you can either sell it or put it in the town. And this is a wall that I need to get a replace a blasting charge, which I have not figured out where that is yet. But when you do get that, you will craft it. Once you find an old blasting charge, you'll craft it. And then, let's see, I don't think I have that yet. No, I don't. But this is where it would show up. If you do have it, you just press K, and then you would just craft it. And then wherever you see like this, neon or transparent green or whatever, and then you just put it on there, and it will blast through those rocks. And you can kind of peek in there. There's some prizes in there, like I think it's like some kind of I'm thinking not like a copper pot or something like that. Some kind of valuable. I forget what it is exactly, but yeah. So there's stuff hidden in there, and you have different places in the game like that. This is another little place you can jump down into, but I do not recommend going in there. You just be trapped. So yeah, don't do that. So, anywho's, I just want to share that cave. And you go back down this way and go to the right. Pan with your mouse, and then off you go. Back out. Ta-da! And I've already collected everything in this area pretty much. And it doesn't replenish. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to go back around to the other side of the island so I can get my boat. I do believe I left it over there, but I just wanted to show you those. Oh, so we've got some stuff to pick up. Cool. Because it doesn't replenish very much. So I'm telling you right now, one stick could make or break you. I literally had an item that I needed so desperately, and all I needed was one more stick. And I just didn't have it. It was so frustrating. Anyway, so every item matters. And if you run out of trunk space, it's okay. You can just simply make another trunk. I want to see what he's got for sale. He's going to give me a prize. Yay! Oh, I got a new jacket. Oh, cool. I'm going to try that on. I'll try my new outfits on. Yay! Okay, I completed the selling the ocean blue complete. Nice. Now let's see again what he has for sale. Okay, so he's got an air tank for sale. Yes, and I want it. And I'm going to go ahead and buy his oil. And I want that air tank, even though it's kind of a lot. Okay, he does not replenish stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, but see, the thing about air tanks, like usually, like once you've found an item, you can craft that same item. Like I can craft pretty much everything he had there, but the air tank you cannot. And oil is hard to come by, so that's why I recommend using trash cans for fuel. I don't know if you knew that or not, but I saw that in a video that instead of using oil to start your cooking station fires or whatever, your campfires, just use just use, here's some containers. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and stop in here and make sure I didn't miss anything. What did I do? Oh no, why did it put me all the way back here? That was not what I wanted to do. Anyways, just use, instead of using oil, which is hard to come by, and when some objects require oil, you can't craft oil, like that I know of. And so it's really important to preserve your oil. So yeah, if you can use trash cans instead of oil, oh, to me that is definitely the better use. Let me look and see if there's anything that's replenished down here, because sometimes if you have a lightning storm, it'll replenish stuff. And make sure when you come up for air that you see that blue go all the way up, because if you just kind of whoop, 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 I want that seashell. Every little seashell I could grab is worth it when it comes to crafts, because once the game stops replenishing, oh, you'll wish you had hung on to every single item. You're like, I can't bring this because I don't have a seashell or a stick or whatever it is that's not replenishing. In the demo mode, I mean, if you're gonna buy the game, then you don't have to worry about that. But I don't plan to buy this game for political reasons because they keep forcing pronouns on people. I think that's very rude. Oh, there is stuff to get down here. Okay, they're being exclusive of people. Uh oh. I gotta get up. You gotta get up. Okay. And I always, before I go back down, go ahead and unequip. And to unequip, see the numbers at the bottom of the squares in the middle of your screen? That's how many of that item you have. The number at the top left of the box is the number for that item. So if I want to unequip the axe, I'll just press 5 and then 5 again to unequip. Like simple stuff like that. It took me a while to even figure that out. I was like having to take extra steps to equip and unequip. It was so annoying. Alright. They don't really have a good tutorial on the controls and stuff. Like the shift and when you're walking to make yourself go faster. Yeah, I just learned about that. That's kind of cool. When you're like trying to get back quickly because it's getting dark or something like that. And I don't think it uses up your stamina to run faster, as far as I understand. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. It's getting dark. Yeah. And park that over there. I'm going to go ahead and unload my loot. And unfortunately, I did not find... There's a wrapped package that the shark is requesting me to find for him. And when I saw in a video where it was, it's not always in the same place. So what you see in one video, it may not be in the same place. Yeah, so I didn't have much luck with that, unfortunately. But I will keep looking, because now, with the things that I read online, there is supposed to be a clock in shallow sands. So I will just have to keep trying. I won't give up, and I'm not going to open up the lighthouse and open up to tourism until I find those items. Because you really won't have time to do that once you're trying to keep up with all the food. And also, I have more seeds here. So I'm going to go ahead and craft another. Look at that. That's so cute. Racing stripe jacket. Yeah, that's cute. So I have 3 trunks. So plenty of storage. So I don't have to worry about running out of space. Okay, so these are... I've got duplicates. So let me go to my other... This one here. Whoops, I opened up the wrong one, but that's okay, because I've got room for this one here. Let's see. Shells, I have a space for that. Oil, I have a space for that. And like, see these? This is technically fuel. Oop, my rock thing is full. So that stack is full. It only goes up to 99. And then you have to come up with a new spot. Yep. This one's got space, so I'll go ahead and stick that over there. So yeah, I have one tank left, but I have a new tank. So hanging on to your tanks and finding out where tanks are, that's really important. Let me go check on my plants and make sure they don't need watered or harvested. Nope, but I have enough. I have seed for another planter. I need as many of those as possible, and I'm not sure like how often those things will reproduce. I think they will give food every so many days. I don't think they're like a once a time harvest. Okay, so I want to craft, let's see, I think I can't remember what I'm going to need, but each one of these machines will help you make parts for the final product. So, oops, that's the wrong, wait a minute. It's clicking on the wrong thing. Okay, so I want to make a gardener, and so I need one of those crates. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to make a crate. Let's see if I got enough items for the crate. So for the crate, small crate, I have just what I need. Now I only need one. And whenever you find salvaged furniture or broken down furniture, those are the parts that you need to make a new furniture. All right, so look at that heart thing on the wall. That's so cute. Small garden planter. I have what I need. Okay. Ta-da! All right, so now let me make sure I've got my seeds in the right place so that I can plant. I'll put this down here and then put my seeds up here. All right, I've got one of those seeds left, so let me go ahead and plant that over here. I like to have them all in the same place. Okay, so currently I have 32, but when I need to replace the cafe with jumbo meals, it takes 3 drumsticks to make 1 plate. And so when I think it's like 3 tourist trips, and then they'll say, hey, the cafe is running out of supplies, I need 10 of those meals. And that's enough for there's 5 customers that come per trip in the demo mode. And so that's literally 30 drumsticks. And it won't take a partial order either. You have to have 30 drumsticks. And you have to cook all of those meals. It's insane that you have to replenish. And then so I'll click on that and click on this little chair looking thing for decor. Click on Shift on the keyboard. And then you can rotate it with the wheel thing on your mouse. Up and down for left or right, and then click that, and now I can click E for plant, ta-da, and then E for water, and then it takes like 3 days, I think. And as far as speaking of time, if you want to just fast forward 2 days, you can just go to sleep until the next morning, and you can do that as many times as you want. Anyways, but I wouldn't recommend it when you have things that need watered and stuff, because they could die or not be fruitful. Okay, so alright, now if you have an open spot, this is called your hot bar at the top, then you can make, let's say you're out and about and it says that your inventory is full. It will send things to your mailbox if you breaking something up and you have multiple items coming from that thing that you broke up, and there's a new item that you don't already have a stack box in your inventory. It will